Fellow South Africans, Democrats, I stand before you today as a son of Dobsonville, Kosoweto, Gilijita, Lakokasi. Democrats, we must treasure our Constitution. It is the rock upon which we must build a free and a fair society. If we protect our Constitution, it will protect us. 1994 brought with it a promise, a hope for change. And yes, Democrats, we have made some progress. But in the more recent years, we've seen an increase in corruption starting from the top. We've seen a president who's been found by the Constitutional Court to have broken the Constitution and the law. We've seen that our economy has been in decline because of a mismanagement of government. And more than anything, jobs are being lost every day as companies take their investment elsewhere. Our education system for poor children is even in decline. And the poor continue to go without basic services. The government has had 22 years to move us forward. And like I've said to you, it does feel as though we are moving backwards. Fellow South Africans, Democrats, Bagaitso, I believe that every generation has its own struggle. And the struggle is never done, for freedom is never won. It must be fought for in every generation. And I want to say, for our generation, this is our fight. Our parents struggled hard enough for political freedom. They lost their life so we can have a democracy that gives everybody the right to put an X on the ballot box and vote for the government of their choice. And when we've had enough, we can say this government must go. Fellow South Africans, Democrats, the DA's Manifesto for Election 2016 is our blueprint for turning South Africa's metros and municipalities into thriving hubs of opportunities. Our manifesto recognizes that jobs are created by small businesses and not by government. And I want to tell you, where the DA governs, jobs are created. Companies invest in places where there's decent infrastructure. They invest where people feel safe, where public spaces are clean, and where there's reliable access to water, electricity, transport, and broadband internet. You see, water and sanitation, electricity, refuse collection, firefighting, housing, and public transport are crucial for every individual to succeed. And your local municipality is responsible for delivering every one of those. When our towns and our cities don't work, South Africa cannot work. Democrats, we are here to say we've got to bring a change that stops corruption. We've got to bring a change that delivers basic services. We've got to bring a change that brings jobs. Let us